Welcome to glorysom blog, guys. This is a travel video of a northeastern town called Mirik in the Darjeeling district. If you ever plan to visit this place, I believe this video will come in handy. Also in this video, I will cover a few popular tourist destinations in Darjeeling. This place is not so far away from my hometown, Alipurdwar, and I have always wanted to visit this place since I was a little kid. So one day we decided with my friends for a short biking trip to these majestic hills. Now for those who are unheard of Mirik or Darjeeling, this piece of information is mainly for you. It is one of the most prominent producers of one of the finest teas in the world. We will show you around a bit of the tea garden, or rather it would be more appropriate to say tea estate, and the nature that surrounds it. So let's roll this video. Okay, before I make any travel plans, I always like to see it on the map and download an offline version of the same on my phone. I also create a checklist of important tourist sites on my phone, like you see here. I call this doing your research and itinerary preparation. Here you can see the map and the point of location on the left. Most of you will travel from Siliguri. It is a big crowded city, very well connected with air, buses and trains. From Siliguri it only takes about a couple of hours to reach Mirik. But from Siliguri, when you head towards north, that is Mirik or Ghum, you can only book tickets for local buses, small cabs, and maybe you can hire a motorcycle. If you have time, you may want to take a joyous ride of the UNESCO World Heritage toy train instead. The road condition is just fine. We enjoyed riding here, and the only challenge was the terrain. The steep hills and their hairpin loops in the misty road makes it harder to ride or even drive for long, so it is advisable to take breaks when needed. Once you reach Mirik, you can book a homestay or hotels here. We paid about 2,000 rupees here for 2-bed 1-night stay for 4 persons. There aren't many hotels around, so I suggest pre-booking for your visit. And we arrived here quite late in the evening, so we didn't get to see much until the next day. Also, it was cold outside, roughly about 5 degrees Celsius. So we just had our dinner and went to sleep. The next day morning we went to Mirik Lake and shot some videos there. This place is enveloped with lush greenery. You will find yourself amidst giant coniferous trees. You will love the walk in the garden and enjoy the silence. There's also a temple on the other side of the bridge where you can pray and give offerings. After a while, we got hungry and we knew it was time for our breakfast. We had a nice breakfast and tasted some excellent local tea to start the rest of our journey. The next stop is Gul Pahar Viewpoint. It offers a great view of the tea estate here. There are tons of other tea estates in the neighboring area. We spent quite some time here before heading further north. On our way to Lepchajagat, we saw a thick coniferous forest on both sides of the road. The view is so calming and relaxing. It is so fresh and rejuvenating here. The cool air you breathe here will make your soul want it even more. Obviously, the best time to travel to this destination is the summertime, which will offer you the best view, but I don't mind chilling here in winter. When we rode high over an altitude of 6,000 feet, suddenly the cloud becomes denser and dangerous to ride on the road without the headlamps. My friend's hand was so cold, it collected the drizzles which turned icy in no time. Be sure to carry hand gloves. Occasionally we would stop for tea breaks and warm up ourselves. At Lepchajagat, an obstructive panoramic view of Mount Kanchenjunga, the third highest peak in the world, can be seen. Watch this separate video on this. The link is in the top right corner. Darjeeling Mall or Chaurasta is an iconic place. It has an amphitheater where you will find people performing arts. You can hang out here, shop here, and enjoy a hot cup of tea. Also, it's a hotspot for great shooting locations for low and big budget movies. For instance, the modern Bollywood film Burfi mainly was shot here. Also, a few meters of walk from Chaurasta will take you to this beautiful St. Andrew's Church. The Himalayan Mountaineering Institute and the Zoological Park is another tourist site. You have to purchase the ticket at the gate. Here you can explore the flora and fauna of these regions. Seemingly some of the endangered species like red pandas are kept safe here. Unfortunately, we didn't see the red panda here. Let me know in the comment section if you have seen one. The HMI Museum has some of the most fantastic mountaineering gears used by Hillary and Tenzing Norgay, who first climbed the highest peak, Mount Everest. Be mindful here, you are not allowed to film inside the museum. And I didn't know this until I came out of the museum, so I'm only showing a glimpse of what's inside. Besides, you will see samples of different types of rocks here, knowledge of which is vital for the mountaineering students and professionals. Darjeeling Rungit Valley Ropeway is just a few minutes away from here. If you want to ride the ropeway down to Darjeeling City, you should definitely come here. And just around the corner you will see the St. Joseph's School. This day was our last day here, so we went to a city walk near the iconic clock tower, which was built in 1920. On our way back, we stopped at Ghum railway station. It is the highest railway station in India, situated at an altitude of over 7,400 feet. It also has a small museum attached to it, just opposite the ticket counter. Kurseong is another town from where you can see this beautiful landscape covered with tea estates. The terrain and the nature here just made this trip a wonderful experience. I hope you have enjoyed this anecdote of the Queen of Hills. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like or comment below. I will see you soon in the next video. Until then, stay safe and healthy.